In a long-forgotten land, in a jungle dark and deep, there hides a ruined site, a tower temple, and a key. But what lies within, and what lays beneath, monsters, treasures, traps, and more, is what adventurers truly seek. Mega Dungeon! Mega Dungeon! Big and bold we descend. Monsters lurk round each bend. Treasure hunts, puzzles too, adventures wait for me and you. Mega Dungeon! Magic swords in our hands. Together we make our stand. Through the dark and the light, conquer every fight. Mega Dungeon! Side by side, face the fight. Heroes shine in the night. Secrets found, legends grow in the Mega Dungeon. Let's go!
Welcome everyone to our Dungeons & Dragons game, Mega Dungeon. We're the Dicks in the Dark, and if you're interested in Dungeons & Dragons stuff like this, hit like, maybe think about subscribing, share the stream, all that YouTube stuff. And now that that's out of the way, Dungeons & Dragons, are you guys ready for Mega Dungeon?
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
Jared, how you feeling?
pretty good. I am sufficiently chocolated up, so I'm ready.
What are you? Oh, I gotta fix that right there. There we go. Now we're all on the stream. There we go. Dan,
Yeah,
feeling somewhat more energized this Wednesday?
yeah. I was listening to the to our opening song. I was rocking out because that's a rockin' '80s mega dungeon song. I've got my chocolate. I've got my corny onion rings. I've got my beer, so I'm good to go.
Wait until they hear the Planescape song.
God.
Cameron, good morning.
Morning. Hello. I'm ready to play some Mega Dungeon.
Excellent, excellent. Well, then let us get over to the game screen for Mega Dungeon here. And yeah.
And FYI, that Planescape, that's gonna be micro dungeon.
Micro dungeon.
No, the whole universe is dungeon.
Yeah, we're like just tiny little people in a micro dungeon.
in a micro dungeon. All right.
So next week I should be good to play just from my laptop in North Carolina.
All right.
I wanted to bring it up before I forgot. Garrett, I'm considering mailing some like maybe my metal drum so I don't have to take it with me on the plane. It might save me some money. Doing so, would it be okay if I mailed it to you? You
Sure.
brought it.
The only well, I mean, we can talk about it more. You can send it to me. I just don't know if I'll have space in my car.
Okay.
Especially if it's something big, I mean, you can certainly send it here, but someone else might need to take it.
So
Plans for Nelson Con.
Ah.
Garrett.
No, we're about
While-
to see it here. So
Yeah. While you're doing that, go ahead and roll
The
us a
hand
vibe.
pan.
Oh yeah, I thought you meant like drum
not
kit.
not like a whole drum set. That would be ridiculous.
Yeah, I can do that.
That was that little drum that you had before, right? You showed that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I
thought
first
you
got it,
showed that.
I would like play it while we were playing. So I was really into
Right.
it.
I thought so. Yeah, that makes sense.
oh,
Garrett,
look at
talk
that.
for a sec.
Hello. Am I using the right mic?
You are using the right mic. I'm just
Okay.
trying to
Look at that vibe.
make sure everybody fits here.
Good
What
vibe.
we got 119.
Top.
Not bad.
Well, slightly under top 25%.
Right. All right. Cool. Well, now that we've got all that out of the way, last time on Mega Dungeon, Sarducci and Chuck Testa decided to go back into the Mega Dungeon. They couldn't find anybody else, so they hired some hirelings And who they found here is they found this gentleman right here, Othix Wukake, and he is a cleric, kind of rotund, with a very big appetite, but you found that he could hold his own, so you've got him with you. And you also have uh, this chap right here. That's going to be Sheffy Sheffield, the Elfin Chef. And even though he used cooking implements as his weaponry, he was also able to pretty much hold his own in the Mega Dungeon, at least so far. So you went back into the dungeon. You pretty much went through the same areas that you had already gone through, kind of re-clearing those areas. You found that someone or something in the dungeon is bringing things back. The two ogres that you initially fought were back in zombie form. You took care of them pretty easily, the Minotaur as well. And then you made a little bit more progress through the dungeon before Sarducci decided that he had just too heavy pockets. You went back up to the keep, did some selling, and that's where you met up with John. Now, you only spent a half day in the dungeon. You still have the services of Othix and Sheffy, and John's willing to go back into the dungeon. So you just head on back into the dungeon and march right back on up to where you were before. Only now with John.
And this is same day. Like we haven't rested.
Yes, you have not rested. Uh, because, like I said, you didn't spend that long in the dungeon. Now, if you're hurt and you want to rest, now you of course can do that. But I don't.
No, I'm
Is
good.
anybody? I don't think anybody's
Yeah,
really.
I'm not
Mhm.
that really. I'm really not that hurt.
Yep.
So
And I already paid the hirelings for this day, so they should still be good for
Yeah,
this
yeah.
day.
You already paid them for this day, so unless you go into the next day, you won't owe their fees. Other than the fact that you do have to continue to feed Othix. But at the moment,
oh,
he's
he
good.
ought to be pretty excited because if we're going back in, he's like, ah, Sheffy.
Right, right,
Oh
right. Because
yeah.
he didn't get a chefy meal, so
Hmm.
true.
Yeah.
True. So, Cameron, they did make it a little bit farther, as you can see. So, a few more hallways, and then, of course, this room here,
And
which,
can you remind us about this room?
yeah, I need to remind myself about that room, in fact, because let me get my notes pulled up here. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Sure, it would. What room is that?
The square one.
Do. Ah, there we go. So, yes. Ah, yes. Is that the room that you're in? Ah, yes, 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 yes. So this was the room with the statue in the middle. The
Ah, yeah.
statue
Okay.
ended up being not a statue and it was alive and you fought it and it was destroyed. Uh,
Oh yeah. This was the dumbest room for a
yes.
big bad because
Yes.
they put a living statue in a room with like 1,000 little artifacts.
Right, right. The walls had shelving on all of the walls, and the shelving was covered with little artifacts. Now, a lot of that is broken. You did get some. You looted anything that wasn't broken. So pretty much this room is just a pile of rubble. Now you did discover right here a secret door. However, you have not gone forward. So And then, of course, there are other ways to go. So there's here, there's here, there's here.
There's a
So
lot of ways to go.
there's a lot of ways to go. So the secret door is not the only way, but it's where you've gone so far. So you've gone back into the dungeon. You've gone through what you've gone through before, just so that you could kind of refresh John. And now you find yourself standing in this rubble-filled room.
I say we keep going through the secreted door.
I agree. There's a secret door. It should be explored.
All right.
Sure.
Well, the
Chuck's
secret
like, door.
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 Yeah. Uh. So the secret door is one that slides. Um, you guys. Hmm,
I can slide a door.
feel like no, you didn't. I think what happened is you found, yeah, it looks like you found the door, so nobody's like checked it for traps or like done anything whatsoever. I looked back in the history and it looks like you found the door, and then as soon as you found the door, you headed back up top.
Check for traps.
All right. So, John gets to work checking for traps, but amongst all this rubble, no traps.
Okay.
Who's going to open the door?
I'll slide open the door.
Okay. So, Chuck steps forward and goes to slide the door. It's stone. Go ahead and give me a strength check. Put your back into it.
Ah,
With a big heave, Chuck is able to push the door to the side, revealing,
The big hoe.
well, revealing another fairly large room, square, uh, roughly the same size as this room that you're standing in right now, this previous room. There is a large stone table in the center of the room, and the walls seem to be covered in some sort of mural all the way around.
Like one big mural.
Yeah, like one big mural that goes all the way around.
Sarducci will investigate the mural.
Okay. So are you going to step into the room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Once it's once
Sarducci.
it once it's created.
Oh yeah. Sarducci steps into the room and he starts to look around at the mural. You also notice when you step into the room that it looks like there may be an object on the table, right in the center of the table. Other than this secret door that you just walked through, you don't see any other entrances or exits. In fact, the mural just like covers the whole wall.
well, right. And how big was the room again? I missed that part.
It's basically the same size.
25.
So about what 20 by 20.
Aha.
Hmm.
Ta-da.
Yes. Yes. So Sarducci moves into the room. Are you gonna look at the back wall that the wall that is
So
of
so let
where
me
the
ask you
secret
this.
door
So
is, or
So
how far are you stepping into the room? What exactly are you doing here?
when I step into the room, I'm going to turn around and look at the door that I just came through. Okay.
Okay.
Is the door, how do I say it? Is the door like,
So there's
is there something missing because the door is open? Is there something missing in the mural because the door is open?
yes,
That's
yes,
what I was going to
yes.
ask.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's what
Yes,
I'm trying to
yes,
get to.
exactly. I was actually going to describe that the door is just like a piece of stone from the wall that like is slid that looks like
Hmm.
wall. So when it's been kind of slid, it yeah, there's a portion missing, so it just looks like there's a hole. There's just like a doorway
Okay.
essentially. And there is a part missing from the mural that goes all the way around and
Before
even
we do,
over top of the door. So it just looks like a cutout, like a rectangle cutout.
okay, so before we do anything in here, though, I remember the last time with one of the secret doors, there was a way to go one way, but there wasn't a way to go the other. So
Hmm.
is does that look like the same? Does that look like it's the same thing here? If I close this door, do we lock ourselves in?
If you close the door, it possibly
Okay,
because yeah,
so
possibly.
I'm gonna ask those two guys. I'm gonna ask what's his name? Uh,
Bless you.
Bukake. What's his name? Olaf.
Othix.
Othix. Olaf. Okay, I'm gonna ask him to stay behind.
Okay. All right, I'll do that. That's fine.
And if we don't open the door in 1 minute, open the door.
Okay. All right. So then what do you are you going to go in? Is everybody just going to enter the room and then shut the door? Is that the plan?
Oh, there's
Yeah.
no way that John's letting the hirelings
Be the one in
be the
charge of
one. Yeah, John's gonna wait out here with them.
Okay.
All right. So then
So let's close this door
so
and see
who's
what
who's
happens.
going in then? Who's going into the room? Sarducci, Chuck, and
That's it.
that's the hirelings are like they kind of hang outside. If you don't ask them to go in, they don't.
Okay. So we're gonna close the door to see what happens.
Okay. So
This this is the full on death room, so we're both dead at this point.
right,
Fills
right,
with
right.
acid and we're just gone.
So you go to close the door and you realize that you can't even close it from this side.
Oh.
Yeah. So you realize that like, oh, to close the door, you might have to have them seal you in.
So if if they close the door, we're not getting out unless they let us out.
I mean, we could always just close it, and then you can see what part of the mural is missing, and then we can reopen it.
Let's do that. Give us 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna have them close the door
Yeah.
and then wait roughly 2 minutes.
Hmm.
Okay. All right.
Give us enough time to actually look at what's there.
Okay. All right. So I guess John is gonna need to roll a strength check to close this door.
Ooh.
John's having a tough time getting this door closed. Cause it's pretty heavy. It's like a
Excuse
big
me.
stone.
Excuse me there, Othix. Do you think you could help me with this?
Yeah. Let me see what I could do here.
I'm just thinking Jeff Chen with this character.
And with Othic's help, you there's lots of grunting and wheezing and like maybe a little drool, but with his help, you're able to get the door closed. Um, the
I just realized. So
Oh no.
the moment that the door closes,
yeah.
uh, the you hear a sound from behind you, and there's a little object on the table. The little object, when you hear the sound, you flip around and you see that the object it looks like a little shiny, almost like a little shiny lamp, and
Oh
then
God.
like
Oh god.
out of it shoots this like jet of fire, and the room fills with the center of the room fills with this fiery visage that 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 lashes out at let's see,
All right.
it lashes out at Chuck, and let's see, you got low armor class though, don't you? You got real
Yeah.
good armor class. So let's see, that is not a hit. Um, and
You know what the worst part is?
what's
Me and
that?
Chuck.
Stuck in here
Me
for
me
2 minutes by yourselves.
So me and Chuck have the light.
Right. I am holding
Oh
the
yeah.
shield with the
That's
light.
true. That is true. That is true. Which means that probably let's see. Not to interrupt the action
Surely one of the
here,
hirelings
but
has a light.
yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Yeah. Sheffy's like because he can see. He's an elf, so he's like, "Oh, Bellix, you're blind, ain't you?" And then he's like, he starts because he's a cook, so obviously he's got stuff to make fire. So he does that, but while Sheffy is outside lighting a torch so the others can see, inside it's initiative.
Table's lighting up too.
Oh yeah.
So we just have to survive for 2 minutes, or 20 rounds.
20 rounds.
All right.
Thing is though, like, I wonder if they can hear.
You're gonna have to find out.
You're gonna have to find out, aren't you? Well,
Screaming as you're being
yeah. So
cooked.
let me move this over here. Yeah, it's better. All right. So the two of you, it looks like 5 means that Chuck Testa, well, he's up.
All right. So there's just a giant flaming dude in the center of the table.
Ah, that's correct.
Um, well, Chuck is just gonna grab his sword and swing at this giant flaming thing and see if it does anything.
Right, right. Well, I mean that would be what I would do.
Uh, no. Technically, it is a magic sword. So I guess we'll see.
Ooh.
Ooh, god dang.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, now then. That why is our thing over here not updating? Come on, yos. That is absolutely most definitely a hit. The damage is but yeah, it's that most certainly hit, and it did. Well, it seemed to hurt this thing. It definitely pulled back, and you kind of heard a that almost sounded like a yell. And let's see. Oh, what the heck is that? Here we
What?
go. Can I do that? Yeah, there we go.
Can I do that?
What the hell is? What? Oh,
Oh,
why does it look like it's wearing a loincloth?
yeah. Is it
I don't know.
fire wearing a bikini?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
It's
looking
like
at right now.
it's got like a what's the little bathing suit called?
Yeah,
a bit
It's
like
bikini.
a bikini, like a thong.
it's just inverted Nicki Minaj, but red.
Right, right. I don't know. I did a search on Roll20 for like fire elemental, and then a little thing came up that said search the web, and I put in that, and I just grabbed it. So
All
Oh
right.
God.
there it is. So Chuck lays into this thing.
Oh, he lays into it.
Hmm.
Sarducci and the creature go at the same time, except for since there's just you and him, it they whatever. I'm gonna go by like official rules, and I'm gonna re-roll initiative. So you go ahead and
Oh,
re-roll initiative too to
Okay.
see who actually goes first. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me!
Did we actually roll threes? Did we
nice.
literally roll the same thing again?
All
You
right.
did, you did, you did. One more time,
Third time's the charm.
motherfucker! You gotta be kidding
Early,
me!
early.
I can't remember what the official rules say when you keep getting the same like over and over.
Let's try
All right.
again.
There you
Okay,
go. There
Early.
you go.
there we go.
Sarducci.
All
Sarducci,
right.
go ahead.
So Sarducci is going to take that Morning Star, and he's not swinging on the creature. He's swinging on the lamp.
Okay. Okay.
He wants to see if taking that lamp out takes anything out.
So here's the problem. It's a solid plan of I get what you're saying.
Mhm.
The problem is
Go
that
to the lamp.
this thing like is huge and it came out of the lamp and it's like kind of the lamp is essentially behind it. So you'd have to somehow like make your way around.
Okay, so can I make my way around? So I mean, it's a small room. I can move and attack, right?
Right, right, right. You can
So
you can
that's what
move and attack. So
that is. That's what Sarducci's gonna do.
okay. How are you moving? Are you gonna try and
Uh,
like flank around to the right or the left and then
since I'm
swing
on,
as you
yeah, since
go?
I'm on this side, I guess I'm gonna go here and and
Right.
and like shield my eyes because he doesn't want to look at the thong. Like it's got a bulge,
It's,
but
it's,
it's got a bulge
it
and
just looks like fire, damn it. This is entertainment for the stream,
yeah,
but for
yeah,
Sarducci it just
yeah.
looks like fire.
And here we go. So
Okay.
I'm attacking that lamp.
Right.
I mean, it's a lamp.
All right.
Be a
So
lamp.
so
That's right.
you wildly swing as you try and skirt around the thing. Your attack doesn't even remotely hit. But also this thing kind of it's hot and it takes up a lot of room. So as you're getting around it, go ahead and
Oh, it's a flaming sphere effect.
make a dexterity check.
Oh yeah.
Whoo!
Oh
Woo!
yeah. Yeah.
Even though you missed, probably why you missed, because you did a little matrix move around the thing, and
Yeah.
there's some flames coming up over you and everything, but you were able to get at least to the side. You can see the lamp, but you feel like you're gonna have to still move around a little bit more
Okay.
to get to a point where you can actually smash it. just because it's hard to move in here with the heat and this thing. And well, it's initiative. And I
Oops.
guess I should keep a counter of rounds.
Oh wow, that actually worked, and I didn't click on my character. I guess because there's only 2 of us.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of cool. Sweet. We did get 4.
Yeah, it got 4, but then because you guys both rolled, I just re-rolled, and then well, it's fine. It's all right.
Okay.
I
It's like
re-rolled for
sweet.
the monster.
We're like,
Again.
really?
It's good.
Again? Like we're gonna
It's
do
good.
this again?
No, you're good. And that it turned out in your favor. So
So I'm gonna let Chuck go first because I am gonna move a little bit more
okay.
before I attack. So I'm gonna let Chuck. So my movement is going while Chuck is going, and then I'm gonna go.
Okay. Well, then go ahead and roll another dexterity check since you're trying to get around and you're trying to get because you're trying to get close to that thing, which is close to it. So, all right.
Yeah. Yeah. There we
Sarducci's
go.
making it around. Okay.
Well, he makes it around.
Chuck.
All right. Chuck C thing. He hit thing.
Good strategy.
Right on. Go ahead.
Oh, that was
He
a miss.
miss.
Oh.
Wow. That was definitely a miss. And
All right, he's gonna try. I'm gonna take another swing at that swing at that damn lamp.
all right. So you you make it back around, and you take your morning star and you smash it down into the lamp. The lamp goes and kind of like crushes a bit. And when that happens, the thing kind of goes and almost like sucks back a little bit, but then goes and reflames out. Um, when this happens, uh,
It doesn't
make
like me now.
yeah, make a easy. Make a saving throw versus breath weapon. How about that? Because it kind of does a big flash. Both of you.
so, so like dragon
Okay.
breath.
Yes,
Yeah.
dragon breath, please.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yikes.
Both of us.
Both of you failed. Oh gosh. All right. So in the flash, oh well, that's not so bad. In the flash, the two of you both get 4 damage
Okay.
from the heat, and the other thing that I would like is John. Go ahead, and because John has to be the one to kind of count it out. Go ahead and make an intelligence check to see if you can actually kind of figure out what 2 minutes is.
Count to 120. Oh no. Uh, I hope I can do this. Oh no. My
Hmm.
timing is really off.
All right, all right, all right, right, right. I'm not going to
Look,
tell you what it means, but go ahead and now roll me a percentile.
it's like 1 mega dungeon, 2 mega dungeon,
200.
3 mega dungeon,
82.
Okay, okay. All right, cool, cool, cool. Got
82,
it, got it, got it.
81 mega dungeon, 82 mega dungeon.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Cool, cool. All right, so John's counting. However, inaccurately, he's trying to keep track. He's trying to make sure his friends are safe. By the way, complete silence out here. Othix is like, oh, I wonder what they're seeing. I wonder if they found anything good.
Yeah.
And then inside, the creature, well, it turns around because you got its attention,
Yeah, it doesn't like me very much.
and it lashes out a great fire tongue at Sarducci. When that is a hit.
Ugh.
Let's see. Ooh. Well, that's 10 damage coming at you.
Oh,
Mm.
damn.
And
I open up back. I open back up the door. There's just a pile of ash on the
a
floor.
pile of ash. I wonder where they went.
Oh,
It's initiative, though. Well, so it goes again, and it's just it's not like in Sarducci. Fortunately, it misses him only just by a bit, and Chuck Testa is up.
nope.
All right. All I would maybe do is move to like be opposite of where Sarducci is
Ah,
and attack again.
Oh no! That is the worst thing I've seen in a long time.
Does min
ouch.
damage though, so
Yeah,
So Chuck is he makes his way around, and in the process of doing that, he swings his sword, and as he's trying to get around to this side over here, and he's swinging, he loses his footing, and he comes down hard on his sword arm, and like just well, I'm assuming is he right-handed?
yeah.
Falls on
Okay,
his
yeah,
sword.
hard onto
Mhm.
his sword arm, and so now he's like laying on his side on the ground on top of his sword, and that's not great. Um, but
so
Sarducci is up.
emboldened by what he saw, he's just going for that lamp. He's going for the lamp
All right,
because yeah. That's another hit, isn't it?
that is another hit. You smash into the lamp again, and once again it like crushes a little further, and it's almost completely crushed. And the thing goes and kind of sucks back again, but then it like lashes out into a big woof. Because Chuck is prone, he's not going to get a saving throw, unfortunately. Sarducci still does receive a saving throw, so go ahead and make a saving throw versus breath.
Oh,
All
I
right,
made it that time.
so you made it. Okay, so Sarducci does take a little bit of damage. He only takes 3 damage. Chuck, unfortunately, takes the full 6 damage.
Ah,
Because he's not
that's
able to dodge or anything. He's just lying on the
right.
ground. So that is that, and then it is initiative, right?
Because it went first last time.
Right,
Because we got shit.
right, right. All right. Well, Chuck is definitely up. Well, he's not up.
No, he's not.
he is. He is. It is Chuck's turn. Why is this thing not? Wonder.
Yeah, well, step one, I'm standing up.
That makes a lot of sense. So
Step
you
one. What's in the box?
you
Step
hoist
two.
yourself up, and you do that. Fortunately, this thing isn't like not paying attention to you at all. It is completely focused on Sarducci.
Yeah, it doesn't like me at all.
And so, once again, it lashes out furiously at Sarducci. And unfortunately, once again, it does hit him. Whoa! Let's see. Oh, you're getting lucky. 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8 damage.
Only.
Only. I am down to like 7 hit points.
Oh, hello, Brian Evans. BXD&D doesn't get much better. I agree. I
All
prefer
right.
Back Me just a little bit, but we also have a Back Me game, but BX excellent, especially for this type of game where you're just kicking down doors, killing monsters, and getting loot. So, thanks for joining us. All right. So, let's see. Hit Sarducci,
Yep.
and Sarducci is up.
All right. Same thing.
He's
Sarducci. I
like,
mean, he's just. I mean, it seems to be working. So
right.
so that's the play.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
the play.
Right.
Oh fuck!
Somehow,
Fuck!
it's an inanimate object that's sitting on a table. Sarducci
Oh, they
smashes his morning star down right next to it. Ugh. Not great.
Yeah.
So now it's initiative again. Well, Chuck is up,
Hey.
and he's really up. Sarducci is up. You guys actually both go before the monster. Still outside, back in this previous room, the hirelings and John are literally napping. Cameron's like, I fucking wish, right? And because they don't know like what is going on in there, so because there's no sound. So
all
Chuck
right.
Testa, what you doing?
All right. How does Sarducci look right now? Like, does he look rough?
like shit right now. That's
He's looking pretty burned. His robes are probably like toast.
All right.
He's
So
probably taken off his overrobe and is like in his little skivvies, and even they're all burnt up.
I know you said there was a table in the center. Was there like chairs in this room too?
No, it was just a large stone table.
All right.
So it's
Um.
it's not like a wooden table with 4 legs.
Oh,
It's more
right.
like a large stone table with like one center pillar leg. It
I'm
almost looks like the table is part of the room.
Hmm. Chuck feels bad for the small man over there getting hurt. So he will go to the door where the sliding door was and try to hit it with the back of his sword, like trying to
I
hit where the wall would be there.
gotcha. I mean, is the idea to make
Make
noise? Like
sound.
you're
Yes.
trying to make sound. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. We'll go ahead and we're gonna say that the guys outside, they're paying attention, obviously, because they're waiting to like open the door. So go ahead and have John make a hear noise.
Your noise.
Hmm.
Cool.
I know. Use
I
use his thief ability, not
uh
the
I think
regular one.
I think that is the thief ability.
Oh, you know what? That's right. In this version, it is. But for some reason, I think it's weird on here because for some reason the roll 20 character sheet doesn't do what it doesn't go the way that it's supposed to go on the chart. But I think you did actually fail. Okay,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right. In Beck
I
me, it's
ain't here
percentage.
shit.
All right. So, uh, obviously Chuck doesn't know that, but Chuck's like dun, 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 banging on the wall, making all kinds of noise, and then Sarducci. You're up once
Alright.
again. You did. You did.
Yeah,
You
it's
did
just
beat the monster in
yeah,
initiative.
just trying to do this, like like destroy this lamp.
Yeah, let's get it.
Just destroy the lamp.
So Sarducci finally
Simply destroys the lamp.
smashes his morning star into the lamp. The lamp crushes, and as that happens, the giant fire creature extinguishes, and you're left, the two of you, all just like covered in soot. Your just robes are all burned up. The murals are all scorched.
Uh,
The room just like kind of looks horrible. And obviously Sarducci is
so so the first
suffering
so the very first thing he does
some grievous burns. What, you got 7 of 35? Yeah, you're you're
is
you're pretty
is
rough,
that
huh?
that potion of healing that we found last time.
Mhm.
He has taken the whole damn thing.
Was that a standard potion of healing, or was that a potion of
I
extra healing? Because I
I have
feel
no
like
idea.
there was a
All you said was that it was a potion of healing. That's what I wrote down.
Oh, the one we
Pretty
got last
standard to
session.
me.
Yeah, okay, the one you got last.
Oh
I think.
god damn it! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it!
What? What? What?
What'd you
What?
do?
What? 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 What?
One more.
Right above the potion of healing, I have a potion of
What?
fire
Fire
protection.
That's right,
I
That's
forgot it.
funny.
I
because you
forgot about
got it
that.
in this dungeon. In
I
fact, I think you have a couple.
I have one. I don't know where the others are, but I have one.
Oh, don't tell me I took one as well.
Oh
Oh
my,
my god!
I
Fucking hell! Oh
and I
Jesus!
forgot that you guys had those, but they were definitely stocked in
I
the
just,
dungeon,
I
and you
mean, that's
guys
the
did
thing.
find
I,
those.
did, I just didn't scroll down far enough. Because if I had scrolled down far enough, I'd have definitely drank that goddamn thing.
That's hilarious.
So,
That is actually really
so
funny.
As Sarducci's like going through his pouch, he looks at the one, and right next to it, he looks at the other, and he's like,
God
"Damn
damn it.
it!"
Ugh.
He's drinking the entire potion of fire healing, or a potion of
Half
healing.
fire
Fire
healing.
healing.
Fire healing. I'm gonna
Just gonna take a
combine both
boost.
potions together to see if I.
Yeah, he's
Oh
gonna
my
pour them
goodness.
together and just
Yeah,
drink
that's
them.
probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think that potion maybe is just a regular potion of healing. So we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, that's not too bad. 5 hit points.
So then he's going to go ahead also because he's like effed.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like
I'm aware. Okay, okay.
Furious one.
I've got a curious wound. So
Curious wounds. Yes, sir. Here we go. All right. 10, 11. 11 hit points back.
that brings me to 23. I think
Ooh,
I can keep going with 23 for a
that's
little
pretty good.
while.
Now, don't forget, and now he's outside, obviously, but Othix is a cleric.
Yeah.
You haven't seen his. I don't think you've seen his cleric abilities yet. You've only seen him fight. But
Cleric of
supposedly,
food.
yeah, supposedly he is able to heal.
Hmm.
So, and with that being said, since you've been in here kind of drinking healing potions and casting spells, and Chuck's banging on the door, it turns out that John counted a little bit less than 2 minutes, and
Good.
eventually he and Othix are able. They finally, the door starts to come open. Once the door starts to come open, I'm sure Chuck can just help
Help
him
push it
out
open.
there,
Yeah.
push the door the rest of the way open, and finally you can see your party members, John, and they are in a state.
Whoa.
Next time, it's you to go into the room.
Hey, what happened?
So I'm gonna go and pick up. Was it attached or was it just like a? Is it just a crushed lamp now?
Yeah, it's just a crushed lamp now.
Fire elemental.
Some kind of a brass crushed, just an old, very old looking
Brass.
brass crushed lamp.
Yeah, the fire hit us.
It had a thong.
Out of the frying pan into the fire, Chefy quips.
The thing had a thong.
Well, what the hell?
Oh,
This place is all burned up.
Yeah, why did we go in here in the first place, Sarducci? What were we looking for?
We wanted to see if the mural gave any secrets when we closed the door.
Oh yeah, we should look at that.
the room certainly gave some
It's like
secrets.
all sooty now,
Mhm.
because it's. I mean, the mural's on the wall. It's not in. It wasn't a
Mhm.
tapestry mural, right?
Correct, correct. The mural is on the wall. It's it's some kind of like a painting or a drawing on directly on the
So
stone of the
now,
wall.
They've
looking at
magically turned
look
black.
looking at the entire mural, does it actually look like something important might be missing with the door closed?
No, probably not. Yeah, probably
What?
no. Probably no. You'd probably be able to figure out like what this was without the door.
Okay, so because I've taken the time to actually really, really look at the mural, what is the mural? And if you say it's a goddamn fire elemental thing, I'm gonna
It's
just like fuck you, fuck you,
like
fuck
a
you.
volcano overtaking
So
a
you're
building.
like looking at this mural, and the mural is all about these people. You guess it's kind of like it's a very old style, so it's not realistic looking at all. It's kind of even the perspective is weird. You know how like uh,
Egyptian feet.
ancient Egypt, yeah, you know how the
Mhm.
perspective is all off.
Mhm.
Like it's kind of
Right.
Yeah.
like that, where the perspective's all weird and stuff. But as far as you can tell, it is about these people who are given what looks like this lamp by gods or something, and then they take this lamp and they go on this journey, is what it seems like. And then it looks like they're able to use this lamp to ascend to some sort of like higher form of being. Like they it looks like they almost become like these giants that are made of light at the end.
The lamp itself was the magic item. It was a weapon. You guys destroyed it.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Now it's a piece of brass that's probably worth like 10 gold pieces.
Right, right. It's just like this crushed piece of brass. Yeah, yeah,
So
that's the case.
while we're in here,
Hmm. All
eh,
right, yeah, so you gotta search. We'll go ahead and have Sheffy.
Sheffy was actually pretty good at finding secret doors. I think he
Yeah,
found that
Sheffy
secret door.
Sheffy is an elf, so his secret door game is pretty on point. In fact, so yeah, I'll I'll take a shot. Is anybody else going to do anything in this room? Anyone else looking for secret doors? Looking for
Sure.
anything? Checking the table? Whatever.
Wait,
Yeah. Can I stand on top of the table and what's on the ceiling and look up?
You just stand on top of the table. Of course, you can stand on top of the table. It's not that tall. So you get up on top of the table and you look at the ceiling. The ceiling in this room and in the previous room is pretty high, in fact,
It's
and
so high.
so terribly high. And the
So,
ceiling just seems to be seems to be blank, but as you're kind of looking around, you notice that since you're up on the table, you notice that the this wall over here looks weird. There's something weird about like the wall itself. Like when you get up on the table, the wall like doesn't look right.
Hey, that wall is weird, guys.
Uh,
You're weird.
what,
Thank you.
what do you mean it's so weird? Can you be more descriptive?
It looks like it's a bad wall. It's not
Bad
a.
wall.
Bad wall.
Done some dirty
Is
things.
all the walls
Bad
good
wall!
walls? This one
Bad wall!
bad.
All right,
Uh,
so
yeah.
Sarducci,
Can
I
I
guess,
look at
is
it
going to
more?
go closer to the wall.
Hmm.
Sarducci goes over to the
Oh.
wall and this wall is weird. There's something strange about it. It almost seems like it almost looks like it's a projection.
Wait a minute, wouldn't we have figured this out when we checked for secret doors?
You didn't notice it.
Huh?
Can I touch the wall? Does it feel like
Because
stone?
it kind of like it looks like a normal wall, but then like when you kind of adjust your eyes, you're like,
But we were touching the wall to check for secret doors.
right, and it feels normal when you touch it.
Oh,
But there's
okay.
something about the way that it looks, like it feels solid when you touch it, but there's something about the way that looks off. And it's
Okay.
hard to tell when you're like up close to it. But from the perspective of Chuck, who is on the table, it looks really weird. In fact, from your perspective, Chuck, when they're touching the wall, it almost looks like their hands are going through it.
Walk through the wall.
Hmm.
So it looks like my hand is going.
Yeah. Can
But
you see?
not to you. Yeah, to you it just looks like you're touching a wall. But it does look weird. It kind of almost like when you touch it, it almost you're looking at it. It almost looks like it like kind of shimmers or it gets like a
What
little bit blurry.
what happens if I put my face on the wall? If I like just put my forehead like just like
Like
on the
fever
wall.
testing the wall.
So you like rest your forehead against the wall.
Yeah. Yeah. So that I'm getting my face as close to the wall as possible.
So like Sarducci, like people are touching the wall. Sarducci goes up and like he presses his forehead into the wall. When you press your forehead into the wall, you fall forward.
El Sarducci's gone.
And so Sarducci falls into somewhere else.
Oh.
And
It's
in fact,
initiative. It's initiative, and Sarducci dies.
and in fact, when he falls,
Falls into a
he
pit.
cuts himself on broken glass. You get 1 hit point of damage because there's
Ah.
broken glass all over the floor, and you hear like a crazy noise. And basically it is initiative, but
God damn it.
we'll go ahead and we'll say it's initiative for everybody.
Okay.
And
When you say crazy noise, is it a
yeah,
natural noise? Is it an unnatural noise?
it's a
Can I
natural noise.
can I see what I'm doing?
It
And
sounds like
and
well, you can't see anything at the moment because Chuck's
people
light
are people are
has
not showing up on the tracker.
I forgot to.
Just me and Chuck are on
Oh,
the tracker.
yeah, that's right. Because you have to. Yeah, you got to do that. You got to do that. um. So the crazy noise that you hear, sounds like slithering amongst broken glass. It sounds like
Fuck.
yeah, it sounds like something slithering, something large slithering through broken glass. And you
Ooh.
can't see because the light is still in the other room. Because Chuck's light is on Chuck and it's in
Yeah.
the other room and it's not penetrating whatever you just fell through. So you've fallen, you're on broken glass, it's completely dark and there's slithering. Everybody else um obviously saw Sarducci fall through the wall. And so let's see. At this moment, um it is actually Sarducci's turn.
Okay. So I think that what Sarducci's gonna do,
Hmm.
okay, since he's in a room with nothing and he can't see and he doesn't know if people can follow him, is that he is going to hold on. I need to look at something here real quick.
Okay.
He is going to cast continual light on his robes.
On his burn up robes.
Yes, because honestly, once we get out of here, he's got enough money. He can buy new robes.
So the prophecy came true.
Continual light on your robes. Huh. Huh.
That makes you completely glow, I would imagine, right?
Yeah.
Don't look down, and you won't be blinded.
Yeah, I feel like that's maybe a crazy like
Or maybe his hat, because he does wear a hat. Can he cast continual light on his hat?
Yeah, I guess he could cast it on his hat.
So he casts it on his hat.
Right, right, right,
So
right,
that's
right.
the first
Okay.
thing he does. Just because he
Okay.
doesn't know what else to. Hey, he can't attack what he can't see.
Right. I mean, he could try, but
Yeah, things
right.
that's just no. So he's gonna cast continual light on his hat, so he knows what the fuck is happening.
Okay. Okay. So he casts continual light on his hat, and then uh what does he do when he casts continual light?
He's gonna look around.
Okay.
He's gonna take in this around. He wants to know
He's
what he's
gonna
got to do.
tightly close his eyes and not look around.
All right. Let's see.
He's gonna basically
So
look
he
toward.
doesn't. So
There,
does he
there's
get?
no
Does
there's
he,
sound, so he's gonna look toward the sound
this?
wherever the sound came from.
This is important. Does he get up before he cast? Because you didn't say he got up. So he just cast from the ground, right? And
Well, no,
because
if he hear, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, if somebody falls, you know,
you fell into broken glass, so like
he fell in.
your turn would have been getting up. If so, did you cast continual light or not, or did you get up?
So
Because you can only you would only be able to really do one or
okay,
the other. You could probably
no,
cast continual light from the ground if you really wanted to, but it would be difficult. But you'd have to get up if you want. It would take a round
no.
to pull
So
yourself up because it's
so
only
here
seconds, right?
so here's the thing. If he fell into glass
Yeah.
and then he heard slithering that was bad,
Well, he heard slithering through broken glass, large slithering through broken glass.
Then
He's casting from the
he's
floor for
casting
sure.
Then he's
before he gets
casting.
he's
Okay.
casting before he
So
gets
he's
up.
casting from the ground then.
He's casting
That's
from the ground and
that's my
looking
question.
around. He
Okay,
wants to
that's what
see
I
what the
thought.
fuck's
Okay,
happening. Yeah.
right. Okay. So he he casts from the ground, and his hat lights up, and then he's starting to look around, and he sees this serpentine thing coming towards him. And as he begins to raise his eyes, the serpent becomes a woman. There's breasts.
Oh shit. Oh no, this is bad.
Always sounds pretty great to me.
This is bad.
Yeah.
This is
And
very bad.
and when he brings his eyes up just a little bit more, he can
Yeah.
see some snaky head lady slithering
Yeah.
towards him, and because he's on the ground,
Oh, he's definitely turning into stone.
he doesn't meet her gaze
Ah.
Oh shit!
Ah.
because he's on the
Ah.
ground. He
Okay.
because he has to look up, and he kind of when he looks up, he kind of sees her chin, and
He realizes.
and he realizes. So because he's on the ground, had he stood up and looked around, like cast and then looked around,
Yeah.
yeah, he would have been fucked. But because he was on the
Damn.
ground and had to like kind of look up, then yeah, and but she is now above you, like directly
Gotcha.
above you,
Gotcha. Okay.
and it's her turn, and you realize that she is holding a sword,
God
like a
damn it.
wicked looking sword too, and she like stabs hard down at Sarducci,
Ouch.
hitting him. Oh my god, for 10 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
It's like this curvy sword.
Yeah.
It's got like this curved blade, just like
Got a snake
right
blade.
down into your like shoulder. It's like rah. Now you guys hear this. This is something that you do hear, even though you still see a wall. And it's Chuck. You know what? I should have rolled the NPCs on the turn tracker, but I didn't because their turn is they have a 2 as well. I'll do it next time. I got so excited. Uh, so Chuck and Othix and Sheffy all up. It's
Right.
actually
After seeing
they should be
Sarducci fall into the
here. We go.
wall, I'm just gonna like charge right at the wall where Sarducci fell in. So I think he
Ah!
like fell into a trap door or something. So I'm just
That's
gonna
what
charge at the wall and
I
try to
mean, that's what
shoulder
you're
it.
hearing is
So what? You like leap off the table and charge through
Yeah,
the?
like shoulder charge it where Sarducci
Okay.
fell.
You Chuck jumps off the table and charges into the room, and immediately charges into the room. He like goes right through the wall like it doesn't even exist, when he just charges right through it, and you see this thing right in front of you, and
There's plenty of light in this room now.
there's plenty of light in the room now, and
But not in the room prior.
but not in the room prior. Well, no, Sheffy now has a torch.
That's right. That's
Sheffy
right.
lit a torch, so they still have some light because they had to have light from before. Garrett, go ahead and this is very very important. Go ahead and roll me a percentile.
1 percentile coming up. Okay.
You do not meet her gaze. You see her, but you don't meet her gaze. Fortunately, Sarducci is kind of he's like you see him, you run in, you see him, and then you kind of start to look up as well, and you kind of miss her gaze, but you realize like oh shit, and you can attack because you do have enough time to attack.
Oh, sweet. So do I know what this creature is? I just know it's a snake lady thing.
You probably have a good idea. Snake lady things are big mythology, so I'm gonna say most adventurers of your level are gonna have an idea.
All right then. Then I am definitely trying to avoid the gaze, and I am attacking.
What's wrong with the gaze?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Jesus, Garrett.
Oh yes, yes, yes. That is amazing.
Critical hit on the gaze, man. Oh, jeez.
Sort
right.
of bigotry, more like.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no. Oh, Garrett.
Oh, did he
Oh,
do it?
sir.
Did I just one shot it?
Did he fucking do it?
Oh,
Did he
sir.
decapitate the Medusa?
Did he
Oh,
actually do
sir.
it?
Oh, you did. Oh
Ah,
man,
that's
Very
I
nice.
can't. I
amazing.
can't. You can't.
That is
You can't see
amazing.
it, but it's the decap. Oh, there we
Yeah.
go. That's pretty
Okay,
good.
there it is. There it
There it
is.
is.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Decapitation. That would have been close too because I didn't want to be like anybody like Insta Stone because I'm just
Mhm.
not that much of a dick. Because like man, how much does that suck? So I wanted to give you a little bit of a chance. But there was
No, I'm not
but there
that
was
much.
every chance that
I'm not
anybody
that
else
much.
coming
I'm
back
not that
in.
much. I'm not that much of a dick to you guys, but Rumby, he just got
Oh yeah.
insta stoned. Like the immediately like.
You know, you
And
know.
then he became brain damaged for the rest of the
Yeah.
campaign.
Exactly. There's brain damage for the rest
No,
of the
that
campaign.
that's why Steve doesn't want to insta stone somebody. Is
Right. Anyway, so
damn,
so yeah, I wanted to give you a little bit of a chance, but of course, so Chuck just
damn.
takes his sword, he just runs up to this lady and hacks the head right off, completely one-shotting her, and
So
damn it.
so
Damn it.
wait a minute. Wait, as soon as the head falls, Sarducci takes his hat and covers it, because doesn't it still work?
It does. Typically.
Okay. So okay, all right. Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
So
that's how it works in Greek mythology. In this
Right.
in D&D mythology, I'm not. Is that the way? Is that the same way?
It depends on the DM.
So depend. Does in our mythology, would I know to do that? Is that something that?
It probably is better safe than sorry, right?
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
So Sarducci just goes poof and does
Right.
that.
All right. So Sarducci goes ahead and he covers the hat or covers the head of the Medusa with the hat, and
Do you know how much money we're gonna get for this Medusa head?
Oh yeah, like a pristine Medusa head.
a pristine one.
That's like
It is
treasure
in
in itself.
perfect condition. Yeah, it's real good. It's in good condition, 100%. All right, so
So
you've got the head in the bag. Everybody else is still behind the wall.
it's the
Yeah,
safest
I
to
charge
come
through the
in
wall.
now. So
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 at this
what
point,
is
is
on?
John just gonna try and like walk through?
Well, if he hears that like it's safe to go in, he's not going to charge through. But yeah, he's just going to walk through at this point.
Mhm.
He's like, "What did I miss?"
So he walks through without hesitation. He gets like through the
Sergeant, she
door.
goes, you missed this.
John
John
turns to
turns in
stone,
stone
dies
immediately.
again.
Yeah. Ah, shit.
Ah, shit.
Right, right. Um. So, so what are you doing?
Um, so what is this room looking like,
So
dimension
this
wise? Or yeah, can I just kind of get a scope of this room? I guess.
is that Dan? What are you listening to?
I think
Because
that
we can
is.
hear
Oh,
whatever
okay.
you're
Never
listening to.
mind.
Don't
I
listen to
will.
what you're listening to.
Okay.
We're definitely hearing it.
Okay.
I was like, what is that noise? Sorry, Garrett. Go ahead.
Yeah, just like a perimeter of the room.
Ah,
Looking.
yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
that you're in the room and
What?
things have
Yeah. What's the glass on the floor?
yes. So now that you're in the room, you realize that there is this room has ornate mirrors. There is an ornate mirror on this wall, and there appears that there was an ornate mirror on this wall. So
Wrong.
the
That is not the right room.
wait, am I not the right room? Sorry,
No, no, we
this
haven't
wall.
created the other room, Rick.
Ah, yeah, yeah, you haven't created the other room yet. So yes, yes. So this wall has an intact mirror. This wall has an unintact mirror. The room is the same size as the two previous rooms. Clearly, all the broken glass on the floor is from the mirror on the left wall.
Mirror, mirror.
And you notice that if you if you're looking around the room, the left wall, the shattered mirror, it looks like there is space, a little bit of space behind the mirror, like a little bit of an alcove.
On this
I
side.
plugged my phone into it.
No, on this side. Yeah, yeah. No, on the left side where the mirror was shattered. On this side.
Ah.
On this side, the mirror is not shattered.
Are are there any statues in here?
There are no statues in here.
So, if there are mirrors on both the walls, why didn't the Medusa just turn herself to stone? Thoughts?
Well, the one mirror was broken.
Hmm.
And
The
she was
mirror
in
on,
the dark.
yeah, and she was
Oh,
in the dark.
that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah, but this mirror over here was broken. But this mirror was not. So there was really only one mirror in the room. And then Dan disappears.
No,
Did you
I'm
guys
still
ever
here.
watch the
I'm
Percy
actually still
Jackson
here.
movie?
What's that?
Did you guys ever watch the Percy Jackson movie?
No, I never saw
The
that.
The
second one,
the,
the new one.
the old. Wait a minute.
The
No,
old
they're
one?
they're
First one.
the old one because
The
I've
Yeah.
Lightning
seen
Key.
yeah, I saw the old one a long time ago.
Yeah. When Percy Jackson goes to fight the Medusa in the first movie, in the book, he uses the reflection of his like shield to
Mhm.
fight her. In the
Mhm.
movie, he uses the reflection of the back of his iPhone
Oh
And
no!
Yeah.
I've just
Oh
always remembered that,
no!
and I was like, damn, that was stupid.
Oh
Why did you
no!
do that?
Oh, that's like awful. In
Yeah,
Yeah.
fact, that's like the worst.
yeah. I'm like,
Wow.
really?
Oh gosh. Yeah, that's no good. That is
That
no
that
good at all.
that's
Yeah, I don't
product
like it.
placement.
I
That's
don't like
product.
it.
That's complete.
Horrible product placement.
That's
Mhm.
Horrible.
complete and utter product placement is what that is.
Right, right, right. Oh gosh.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
There's an
Um,
outlet behind the wall.
yeah, yeah. There's that. Yeah, an alcove behind them. So like a little bit, little. There's a little room behind the, not room, but a little space behind the broken mirror on this wall.
Is there anything in the space?
No, it's empty.
Hmm. Maybe that's where the Medusa came out of, and if we break the other mirror, we're gonna fight another one.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna break this mirror, guys.
All right, Chuck is gonna go over and break that mirror.
Yeah, unless someone is like, no, we
I'm
shouldn't.
looking away. I'm getting the hell away from
All right,
that.
Yeah, I'm going over and I'm smashing this.
all right. So Chuck goes over with your sword. Oh
Yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're just like "Rrrr," smashes the whole mirror. It goes shatters to pieces and rains down. And it's all right though. It's just
Now Chuck has 7 years of bad luck.
right, right. 7 years
Wow.
of bad luck. But behind the mirror, in a similar little alcove, you see a little bag. Open the bag. There's a Medusa head in it. Turns you
God, that would suck.
That would be a fucked up trap.
I mean,
Totally dickhead work.
I'll do it. I'll open the bag. I'll see.
All right, of course. So Chuck opens the bag, and inside the bag, he found 500 gold pieces and a potion. It's pink.
Ooh, pink potion. Yep.
Okay.
Since
So,
things seem to be clear in here, I guess we'll go ahead and have your
yeah. So
chef.
I'm asking Olaf or whatever hell his name is, Oscar,
Yeah. What do you need, boss?
healing because goddamn.
Oh, yeah. I see you pretty burned up there. We'll see what we could do here for you.
Not only am I burned up, but I've got a. Oh, wait a minute. She's got. There's a sword in this room.
Oh yeah, she's got the wicked sword.
There's a sword in this room, guys.
There is a sword.
A sword.
Oh, that's great. You get 6 hit points back.
Nice.
Ah, I have half of my hit points.
You okay? Or
Pulls out a giant turkey leg for healing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Eat this.
Eat this. It's safe to go hungry. It's unsafe to go hungry. Eat this.
Oh God. Can
Uh,
Sheffy make? Because she's not really a person. Does Sheffy want to cook the snake part of
Snake
the
tail
Medusa?
stew. Medusa stew.
Yum yum. Medusa flesh.
let's see.
Can Sheffy do it?
Mm.
I mean, Sheffy can cook anything, as far as he's concerned. Uh,
Oh God.
Sheffy says that he has a recipe.
Really?
If somebody wants to clean to clean some of that meat off the bottom of that lady, if you really want to eat it, Sheffy feels like he could cook it up, but it's up to you.
I would assume Sheffy does it, like Medusa flesh. That's got to be a delicacy. If he's got a recipe for it, how often does he have to come across that? You know?
I mean, he tells you that I don't actually have a recipe for Medusa flesh. I said that, but I serpents and snakes.
He can
I'm an
whip something up.
expert.
Got it.
Oh, I'll whip something up. A beautiful serpent. Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, Sheffy, yeah, he could do it.
Serpent Medusa Carpaccio, is that what that
Right,
is?
right, right,
Ooh.
right, right. Exactly, exactly. All right, so seems like you've reached a dead end.
Yeah, John continues to search the room for secrets. Assuming he doesn't find any, guess we're gonna turn back around.
You yeah, you don't see anything else in here. It seems like you've exhausted all possibilities. So you you head back, and what's really weird is that from this side, there's like no wall. You can just see over into here with your light. So it's very bizarre looking. But once you step back through, well, it just looks like a wall again.
Good thing that Medusa didn't have a light. Could have just charged it out of the wall at us.
Good thing, definitely. And so you make it back through these other rooms, down into here. You gotta
I
go
think
back
that
into the hallway.
the next place is there, isn't it?
Well, that depends. There's a couple of next possible areas. So yeah, there's here, there's here, there's all the way down here. You even have back here. So I guess it depends on how far you want to go in, or if you want to backtrack a bit and see what is happening. You know,
Say we keep going left.
further back down.
Yeah, I say Sarducci votes for this.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. We can
on
do
board
that
with that.
then. All right. So
Is that a
going back
door?
to your
Is that a
standard
is
marching order, basically.
is that a door or is that an arch?
That is a door. Yeah, that is most certainly a door. Um, so heading back over there, you walk back over to the door. John checks for traps, doesn't find any traps. However, this door does appear to be locked. Hmm. John takes a stab, but door remains locked.
Unlucky.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else want to have a go?
At unlocking the door.
We're just busting the damn thing down.
Sure. You want to give it a try, Guthix? I mean, Othix? I don't know where that name came from.
What, you want me to take the door out?
Yeah.
Alright. So, Othix is like, sure, here, give me a little bit of room. And he kind of takes a little bit of run and like throws his whole body weight into into the door there.
Oh my god, he
And
he got
and
a
there's
20 and bounces off. I'm gonna die.
he hits that door, and it's like that door has no hinges on it or no lock whatsoever, and it just goes just like cleanly like goes all the way through the door. And yeah, that
Oh god.
He's a big boy.
so
I'm
yeah,
telling you.
this door right here,
This is
not
not
a
it.
door, by the way, any longer. No door. No door there.
I
And
really do. I really do wish he had gotten a 20 just to watch him just like hit that door and just bounce off.
right. And he let me move it back over. So now that he's over here, he's like, "Hey guys, this is a hallway." So, and then he points, and as you can see, there's a wall right in front of you, so a wall right here, and then there's a hallway that goes to the right. He points down to the right. He's like, "There's a hallway down there." And when you look in through the door, you do indeed see a hallway that looks like it might be about 35 or 40 feet long. Pretty big, like 40-foot hallway here.
To the right, right.
To the right, yes, yes. So this direction. Now this hallway has some interesting features. Uh, all the way down at the end of the hallway, there is a door. It's closed. But halfway down the hallway, on the left side, there is a large double door. Right in the middle of the hallway on the left side. As you peer down. Because I'm assuming Chuck is going to, shine his light down there.
What door? I don't. Door?
Doors? We don't need no doors.
No. Here?
That is the worst door I've ever drawn in my life.
That is quite the door.
Somebody should.
Quite the scribble.
Also, I said it was on the left-hand side of the hallway.
Oh yeah.
It's a reflection of the door.
They also need to be
Yeah,
green.
Yeah. How do I erase that?
You have to click it and delete
Click
it.
it with your select tool and then delete.
I could probably get it. Hang on, maybe. Oh, nope, that was the wrong thing. Shoot. Sometimes it's harder. Ah, shit. I keep moving the
Yeah, when
moving
they're
the
layered.
hallway.
The hallway, as we're walking down, seems to
Yeah.
shift back and forth. Very,
Damn it.
very unsettling.
Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can delete that. Yeah, it's not exactly it's not exactly working. Can't even. Ah, shit.
Well,
Well,
It's all gone now.
so you're in the hallway. All of a sudden,
Hallway
yeah.
disappears. Now you're in.
The joys of roll 20. Uh, you know, fun stuff. So yes, there is a double door on the left-hand side in the middle of the hallway. And not a giant blood smear. There is not a giant blood smear on the right-hand side of the hallway. That is not something that exists in this dungeon.
Good to know. So, what do you guys
Yes.
feel like? The double door or the one at the end?
double doors feel important. Maybe the one at the end first.
Okay.
Okay. So are you going to
Oh,
Gonna
I'm
do
10
anything in
foot,
this hallway as you make
Oh
your way
yeah, I'm
down?
doing the whole shebang.
The whole shebang.
and I'm 10 foot poling since it's a long
Oh,
hallway.
10-foot polling. Right, right. Okay. So who's going first? 10-foot pole or
Gotta be the
John?
10-foot pole.
Okay.
I'll start searching for traps behind the 10.
Right, right, right. Gotcha. So Chuck pulls out 10-foot pole. He's pulling it down the hall, and man, he pulls it all the way to right about here. And then as soon as he pulls it right in front of those doors, he like clicks it against the floor right in front of those doors, and the floor with barely a tap, the floor goes and falls in, and there is now a fairly sizable pit in front of this door right here.
Can we see the
Um,
bottom?
you look down at the bottom, and you can see the bottom. The
Does this
bottom is filled
does
with spikes.
I was gonna say,
Hmm.
does a pit cause like PTSD for John?
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it probably does. At least you can see the bottom of this one. Unfortunately, the bottom is covered with spikes and bones and other creepiness, but it doesn't look like it'd be fun to fall down,
So you're
even
saying
though it
there's
is
meat
only
down there?
about 10 foot. It's not a super deep pit, but yeah, it would have definitely caused some damage to fall into. So you're able to kind of hop over it. Fortunately, it's only about like 4 or 5 feet. So if you're very careful, you're able to kind of hop over the pit. Uh, John doesn't find any traps on
The pit
this
right
or the
before
other
the
side.
doors or
It's
in
like
front?
literally in front of the doors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Um, let's see. Secret doors. We'll go ahead and have Sheffy check for secret doors as well, because you never knew. And then she'll make it over to the store. The door is locked, or I mean, it is closed. Um, do you check it?
Yes, sir.
So it's not trapped. It is locked, but it's not locked anymore. And so, will you open it, or will you let someone else do that duty?
I'll open the door.
I said duty.
Ha ha.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, before you open this door, I gotta take a leak real quick. So where is
Be
where's
right
our B
back.
back? There's our B right back. All right, I'm taking a leak real quick. We'll be right back. If you guys need to, yeah, you can do that as well. Don't go away.
Right. Quick BRB.
All right, I'm back. If you're watching us, don't forget to like the stream, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, because, we'd appreciate it. So, yeah, do all that stuff. We've got a lot of other games. We do Up and Away. When everyone is here, we've got 6 people normally playing. That is our Beck Me game, which is in space. Check that out. There's like 70 episodes of Up and Away, 3 seasons. So there's a bunch of that. We're going to be starting a Castles and Crusades Planescape campaign. That's coming up in a few months. Um, that should be really fun. And we've got some other stuff in the pipeline. So good stuff. And Garrett is back. So
I am back.
Let's get back to where we at here. There we go. Back over to here. And all right. Did your mic switch again, Garrett?
Yeah, something happened. Like my whole
Oh, weird.
desktop just, I don't know.
Neat. Well, stay with us. All right. So, back here. So was John going to go through that door, or was
Yeah,
somebody else going to go through that door?
John's got the door.
Okay. So,
It's a pit. He starts to fall.
No.
so John,
Actually, it's an updraft. He just starts going up forever.
right. John opens the door, and light spills into the room. The room, it looks like there's a wall almost directly to the left. So maybe about 5 foot to the left of the door, there's a wall. The room is maybe about 20 foot deep from this way, but there's a lot of room to the right. It appears that down to the right there are pillars along this kind of long room, and some of the ceiling looks like it may have caved in, and there's debris on the floor, stone. But you'd have to really go into the room to get a closer look.
Okay. Um, have someone with our light source come in with me and
Sure.
Okay. Is everybody going to enter the room?
Yeah, why not? Once the room is created, sure.
Illuminated. So, when you enter the room, begin to shine your light around. You do realize that, the room is kind of longer down this way. It looks like it's about 20 feet deep, like I said. It's probably about twice the length of that to the right. So it's more of a rectangle room. The pillars kind of go down here, and there are 3 on each side. And they don't appear to go all the way to the ceiling. In fact, it appears that each pillar is decorated at the top with some sort of carving.
Ball sacks.
Not
Yours
ball
is
sacks.
your drawing was
Yeah.
right. I think mine's wrong.
was my drawing right?
I think so. I just can't delete mine.
Oh.
I'm trying to select it. Nice.
There you go.
It goes 5 feet to the left of the door. It's 20 feet deep forward, and then how long is it wide? Like
40.
south?
At least twice as long as it was wide. And and then there are three pillars running down. Yeah, like running down this way. So there's like a like a pillar, a pillar,
Oh,
a
okay, I see it.
pillar, and
Gotcha.
like a pillar basically over here. Yeah,
Can you say that word one more time?
pillar, pillar, a pillar,
Just a few more times.
pillar, pillar.
Yep.
hmm
Can the chat just spam
Just
pillar
spam
for
pillar.
for for
No.
people who join late, just so they're not
Mm,
sure. Yeah.
eh. Mm. So, what are you gonna do?
Search the room, of course.
All right. This is a pretty big room. So where are you searching? Because there's this is one where you probably take a couple of turns to search to really thoroughly search this room. So who is searching where?
So Sarducci is going to start where he actually is.
Mm-hmm. So
He's
on
gonna
this
he
wall here.
yeah he's gonna start doing secret door or for secret doors, and he's gonna go counterclockwise back to where he was. So
Okay.
yeah,
Right,
so he's
right,
going
right, right, right,
down,
right.
over, up,
So
over,
like
down.
down to here. Yeah, yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
So he's just gonna take his time going around.
John's gonna
Okay.
cover the wall to the left of the door.
Okay. And oh, and I forgot. There's a door right here on this left wall,
Centered.
centered. Correct. So Sarducci he begins to search this wall. Sheffy's gonna go up here, search this wall. Where'd you say John's searching?
The wall to the left of the door. So basically, the wall that has the door in the center of it.
Okay, okay. So he's searching up there too. Okay. And do
I'll let the
Sheffy.
10-foot pole man go search in the middle of the room,
Yep, that's what I
trying
was
to
thinking.
avoid another pit catastrophe.
Okay. Is that what you're gonna do? Are you going to search here in the middle of the? Are you gonna like
Yep.
tap in? Are you gonna like walk down between the pillars and tap?
Yes, I am doing right down the middle, just like that.
Okay. So you're probably still here. So you're searching this wall. You didn't find anything. These guys are searching this wall. They didn't find anything. Chuck starts to tap the center of the room. He goes over and he taps right here between these four pillars. And once again, as soon as he taps the floor, this whole section of floor just completely falls out.
Like
Like between all
all four
pillars.
cubes. Like all
No, not
four.
in the middle of those. So basically, what you
Like
end up
like like
getting is that right there.
Oh my god.
oh
Whoa.
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
This
shit.
giant section, just this giant section falls out, and then let's see. All of the sudden.
Oh shit.
The gargoyles that were at the tops of those six pillars, they begin to swoop down and attack your party. Um, there are six of them, and they have surprised your asses. And
They
Great.
have.
here they go. One flies down to Sarducci. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and roll initiative while all this is going on if you want. Let's see. Flies down, attacks him, hits him with a claw, and then hits him with a bite. It's like all over him. Let's see. The claw does 4 damage. The bite does 6 damage for a total of 10 damage. Holy shit.
Ooh.
Sheesh.
One goes down to attack Othix, flies down. Othix is literally standing here in front of the door. When it flies down, he steps out of the way, and it crashes through the door into the hallway. Because that one got a 1. Then one goes to attack Sheffy. Ooh, Sheffy is hit. Ooh, Sheffy is hit again.
Sheffy, no.
Sheffy. Okay, Sheffy received some damage as well. Ooh, Sheffy is fucking hurt. Oh no. Uh-oh. Yeah, Sheffy's not doing well. He's like, oh no. One goes down to attack Chuck, of course. Misses. With its third hit, it tries to like drag Chuck down into the hole. But Chuck's able to shake it off, and it falls down into the hole because another one got a 1. One flies down, attacks John, misses, attacks John again, misses, attacks John for a third time, and hits only 2 damage with a bite. And then the final one, he's going to attack Chuck as well. That actually hit amazingly. 1 damage. And then the others were misses. And let's see. It is initiative. You guys already rolled, and they... Okay, means that Chuck Testa is up.
Right. The one that tried to push me in the hole is in the hole. I can't reach it, right?
Yeah, probably can't reach that one. That one has fallen into a hole, but there is another one that is like right on you.
Okay, then I will just turn and face that one. And if my mouse comes back.
Uh-oh.
Black. That's a mighty hit, though.
It is.
A very mighty hit. It is a hit that hits.
A
hitting
hit
hit.
The hits?
It is a hit that hits. You love the hit that hits, and this first Goyle is jacked up. So he's messed up, but not dead or destroyed or whatever you want to call it. Right.
Do they seem like they are skin or flesh or stone?
They're like they're stony flesh.
Okay.
Yeah. They're stonish.
They're stoners.
Yeah, they're stoners. Like me.
Man, we're just gonna like attack these dudes.
Ooh, speaking of. Anyway, it is John.
John is up. John He's going in with his Actually, do I have that anymore? I do. It's the other thing.
Did I lose that when I nearly died?
Did I lose that one? Not.
That is unfortunately not a hit. And then it's Sarducci and the Hirelings.
That's a great band name. Let's-a go.
That's
And now
copyrighted.
back to you with Sarducci and the Hirelings.
Ooh,
Mm.
not a smash hit.
Not a smash hit. Not even a one-hit wonder. All right, so I said I was going to roll the other guys' initiatives on the turn tracker, and then I failed to do that again because, but that's okay because they go at the same time as Sarducci, so Othix
Going for it.
totally whiffed with his big hammer. And Sheffy, he's very hurt and he swings wildly and doesn't connect with anything. And well, no,
Rough
it's
out
their
here.
turn.
They went on this
What?
round. Didn't they go on this round? Or
Hmm?
was that a surprise the first time?
I
Oh,
think
that
that
was a
was a surprise.
surprise. That
Yeah.
was a
Oh,
surprise. No, they had a one this round, so
oh,
they have yet to go. Um, so the one that is attacking Sarducci hits with a claw, 2 more damage,
man,
misses with its
Sarducci is
other attacks.
not happy.
The one going after Othix misses him with claws, but hits him with a bite. Damage isn't too bad. And then the one on John misses claw, hits with a bite. Ooh, bites you only for 1 damage, though. So John takes 1 damage.
I'm getting a little bit lucky.
And then
Oops. As I have 221 hit points. I'm looking fantastic.
actually amazingly hits with a claw for Chuck, but misses and misses, so only 3 damage for Chuck. And you know what? I just realized that Othix did not take any damage because his wouldn't have been able to attack him because it is laying prone on the ground. So I'm going to take that damage off because I didn't mean to do that. I'm the DM, so I can take backseats. um, all right. So now it is now it's initiative.
Uh,
Oh, that's right. Dexterity. Yeffy. So that is going to be Sarducci being up.
I'm just gonna keep trying to hit this guy that's trying to hit me.
All right. Do it to it.
Nope.
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 Definitely not. Mm. Ha ha ha. Shh. Okay. Sheffy looked like he was maybe gonna take the fuck off. He didn't, but he looked like he might. And he goes ahead and he does fight.
Oh,
Hmm. And I
wacky.
mean, he did something.
Some
He did something.
every damage
All right.
counts.
Every bit of damage counts. That is true. And John.
All right. Let's see if John can make it hit this time. Is that an outcome?
That is a hit. John John takes a chunk out of his gargoyle. Excellent. And Chuck Testa.
All right, I'm just sticking on the one that's still right beside me.
Right, the injured one.
Yes.
Ooh. You
Very
you
nice.
smash your sword into it, and that is the first one that has been destroyed. It did.
Nice.
And then in the nick of time too, because it's their turn. And the one that was in the pit has climbed out, and it makes an attempt. it's, it makes an attempt to drag Chuck back into the pit, um, and Chuck doesn't even try. He ends up stepping on its hands and knocking it back down into the pit as it
God
tries
damn.
to attack and grab him. So that
Ooh.
one is still pretty jacked up. The one fighting Sarducci though is it's highly motivated, so it's going to continue to attack him. It's going to hit him with a claw. Miss with a claw. Shit. Miss with a bite. So that claw is going to do 2 damage. What are you looking at, hit point wise? Dan.
I am at 4 hit points.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
As I was wondering.
Yeah.
And let's see. So the one that is fighting Othix, miss. Oh, actually, so that one is back in. It missed. It missed again, but missed a third time actually. Okay. The one fighting Sheffy misses Sheffy, hits Sheffy. Oh my goodness. And then misses
Jeffy
Sheffy.
fucking dies.
Sheffy is like
Ooh.
he's really not looking well. It's looking real pale, starting to look a little green, having some problems. And let's see. The one fighting John. Ooh, hits John. Ooh, shit. Hits John with a claw, but man, it just digs in 12 damage.
Shit.
Goddamn.
Fuck. And that was only its first. Oh, yeah, missed you with the. Okay. All right. All right. So only that 12 damage, but holy shit.
Okay.
Not great. And, Othix, he's gonna try his best to do his duty. This party,
We need you.
its members.
We need a big feast.
And nah, he whiffs out pretty horribly. And that would mean that it is initiative.
And
You guys be fighting like Medusas and like all kinds of elementals and shit, and the gargoyles are gonna be.
We can't even pull out the Medusa head because they're already stoned.
They're already
I know.
Well, that's not bad right there. That's all right. Let's see. So, Othix is where is he at? Well, maybe not for them anyway. And Sheffy. Well, you know. At least you guys did okay. So, looks like Chuck Testa. He's the one that's up.
All right. So the one in front of me down a pit, but there's
The
one.
one in front of you is down a pit, but there's one attacking John, and it just like really jacked him up.
Yeah, and I'm turning and going to the one on John.
Okay. The one on John is, yeah, I think, is actually hurt, but you didn't hit him.
Yep.
That doesn't mean that John doesn't have a chance.
Oh, John's he's hitting right back.
Nice. So John smacks. That's a good hit. It's not dead, but it is not in good shape. Let's put it that way. Let's see, where are we? Sarducci.
Yeah.
Sarducci having a bad day. Sheffy is did a little bit of damage last time. He's fighting for his life over here. Actually, I do need to check. He's sticking around. He's all right. But he's not all right. He's okay, but not exactly okay. And but he's gonna attack. Oh, he hits again, and I mean he's doing what he can. He's knocking this guy down little by little. So Sheffy, and then it is. Oh, it's them again. All right. So let's see. There's the one trying to climb out of the pit. Climbs out of the pit. Comes over.
Is that one named Andy?
What? Misses. Oh, horribly misses. So doesn't even come close to hitting Chuck Testa. Then we've got the one that is on John. It hits again, unfortunately. Only 2 damage from a claw, but then a miss. And a miss for the bite. Not bad.
Okay. Take that.
Here's Sheffy. Ha ha ha! Sheffy, lucky as fuck. That gargoyle rolled a 1, and as it was trying to bite Sheffy, it bit a wall and is now splayed on the ground in front of Sheffy, and so that was fortunate because if it hit him, he was gonna be in
Probably dead.
pretty bad shape. And
Kind of
so
like
then,
Sarducci is in pretty bad shape right now.
right. There's one that's attacking Othix. Hits him, but not too bad. Hits him a second time. Oh man, that's perfect. Double ones. So Othix actually still looking okay. And Sarducci. Missed with a claw. Missed with a claw. Hits with the bite. I don't know if you can even see that on this die. 2
Damn.
damage! You fucking lucky! You lucky
God damn.
motherfucker. And,
Actually, no. He's not a lucky motherfucker.
alright.
Not today.
Depends on how you look at it.
Othix, being right there, is like, he like looks at Sheffy, and he looks at you, and he's like, "You're paying me." And he goes over, and Othix on his 0 initiative goes ahead and casts, and it could have been better, but you got 4 hit points back, so you can't be too complaining about that. And that makes it initiative. For some reason that is not catching up, and I don't know why.
God damn.
You're right.
Yeah, you know, that's how it be.
Both sides of the spectrum here.
Definitely.
Damn.
All right. Okay, Sarducci.
Yeah, I just have to continue to try to not. The one that I'm fighting is not even hurt, is it?
The one that you're fighting is not even hurt. It is
Yeah.
not.
I just have to continue to try to hurt it. Because yeah, there's no other way.
Okay. That is not a hit.
Yeah,
Not
I'm
a
not.
hit.
Mm,
Not doing well. But Chuck Testa, if somebody can get a hit, we know who it
True.
is.
All right. So the one on John is still there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, Chuck Testa.
Again, who?
Not
Coming to the
anymore.
rescue.
Yeah, not anymore. That one is definitely gone. Definitely gone. Faux show. So destroyed. Wait, is that the first one to die?
No.
No,
No.
no. Okay, so you're down to. So there's 4 left, right? Okay, yeah. So 3 of them are hurt, and one, or no, 2 of them are. 1 of them is hurt. 3 of them are still at full hit points.
Oh, you hate to hear it.
Ah, yeah, you do. But that was great. No, Sheffy. Check Sheffy here for a sec. What's he gonna do? He's staying. He's staying.
What a brave soul.
He is. He is.
Damn.
He's
And
he's getting a 5-star review.
and he's not he's not done a ton of damage with this pot, but it's all dented up and shit now. He's beating the fuck out of this gargoyle with this pot, and it's starting to kind of look messed up now. It's starting to kind of get messed up for sure. And then it is them. So what do we got? We'll go ahead and do Sarducci first since it's the.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Missed with the claw. Just missed with the second claw. Oh man, you're so fucking lucky. Okay. And then we got. Let's see. Got this one over here on Othix. Missed. Missed. Hit with a bite. He's still hanging in there. Othix, he's doing all right so far. Definitely not as bad as Sheffy. And then you got this one on Sheffy here. You've got to be kidding me.
Did he get a 1?
Is he alive?
He got a 1 again. Actually, you know
Oh.
what? The one on Sheffy was already jacked up, wasn't he?
Yeah, really jacked up.
So he was no, but he was already prone because didn't he get a 1 last time?
I think so.
Which means that he wouldn't have been able to attack, which means that that one was actually probably the one attacking John.
which is dead.
Well, no, there's these, or no, the one attacking Chuck, right?
I finished
I
off the
thought
one
that
on John. There shouldn't be.
There's one in the pit.
In the
I
pit.
thought the one
Yeah,
attacking Chuck was the one in the pit.
that's right, the one in the pit.
Still getting a 1. The one in the
So
pit
the one
gets
in the
another.
pit got another one then,
Just
basically, is what
one
happened.
into
It's
the
the one in
pit.
the pit is still struggling down. They can't get out of that damn pit.
Nah,
It keeps trying to fly out of that pit and attack, and it just
its name is Andy.
it's just
It,
having all kinds of problems in
that
that freaking pit.
that one in the pit is Andy Dwyer. That's what it
Andy
is.
Dwyer.
Andy
I was
Dwyer.
I don't know who that is. Who's that?
That's what's his that's Andy Dwyer from Parks and Rec. It's Chris Pratt.
Oh,
It's Chris.
oh, oh,
It's
oh! That's
Chris Pratt's
right.
character.
Yeah, yeah. There was
Who's
something about a
who?
pit, like in the
Yeah,
very, very
yeah.
beginning, like a
At the very
million years
beginning,
ago,
he falls into a pit,
when
and
Chris
and
Pratt was like fat, when he was
yeah,
like not
yeah,
fat, but like when he was
yeah,
dad bodded.
yeah. He
Yeah,
was
yeah,
dead,
yeah,
but
yeah,
he fell in
yeah.
the pit. Yeah, that was
Right.
it.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's John's turn.
So it is.
So it is.
John. He's swinging.
Swinging.
He's swinging for the
Oh,
fences. And that one
Yeah,
turns into a
he is.
19.
oh,
Boom.
that's a
Bang!
that's a hit.
That is a good hit, and that is enough of a hit to not kill it, but man, it is like just barely hanging on. It is not doing well at all. And then we're back to Othix, and Othix is going to he is gonna see if he can help out our buddy Sheffy here real quick with a spell. His last. And he does. He actually gives Sheffy got Max back. So Sheffy is actually doing significant. He's doing better than Sheffy is now doing better than Sarducci
Damn.
because of Othix, and Othix is he announces that he's out of healing. He's got a potion though, but he has it's the only healing he has left is a potion. He kind of yells it out so that you are aware, um, and it's initiative.
Damn, John. John's like,
John's got that dex bonus. And he's going in.
There we
Pretty
go.
sure that's enough to finish off.
Oh,
Gargoyle.
did you what did you do? What did you do? What did you
I attacked.
do? Oh, you did attack, didn't you? That is a hit, and in fact, it is. John swings his sword, and it is enough to destroy this Guaguel. And
Enough to destroy Argyle.
yes, yes, yes.
No.
No. Sheffy renewed with a renewed vigor. Uh, decides that he can keep going, and
Oh, Sheffy. Coming out
oh
here with
my.
big
and
spot hit.
dang,
Damn.
dang. Okay. So as this gargoyle tries to get up, Sheffy smashes his pot down on it, breaking one of its arms and um, one of its wings, and it's pretty messed up.
Was just trapped in the pit now.
What's that?
Is that the one that was crawling out of the pit, or is that one that was just prone?
No, that was the one that was just prone.
Okay.
Um, and let's see. The one the one that was fighting John. Um, wait, that one is dead.
Yeah.
The one that was in the pit. The one that was in the pit is still in the pit. So literally, there's just the one. It's just trying to get out of the pit. So the one
No, and then there's one on me.
on Sarducci. That's what I was just about to say.
Mhm.
That's like the last one, basically. So misses with a claw. Misses with a claw. Well, it hits with a bite. For 1 damage. You are
My
so
God.
fucking lucky.
My God.
You are so lucky. What's with all these ones? Um, yeah. And that's it, because the others are now just right are basically getting up. The one is climbing out of the pit, the other's getting up, and
Initiative.
yeah,
No. No.
no, Sarducci.
Little help over here. As he swings. Did I finally connect?
That looks like it
You hit it.
connects.
You got it. You hit. Excellent. And so you I mean, it's, You
Yeah.
did some damage, though. That's the main thing. You did some damage. And Chuck Testa. So currently, here's the state of things.
Mhm.
There's one on Sarducci that is still mostly good. There is one on that is fighting the elf, and it is like not great. And then there's the one that's climbed back out of the pit for like the third or fourth time, and that one is totally good. It just can't get out of the damn pit, but it has, unless it rolls the one this next time.
Then I'd probably go to the one that is on uh, Sheffy, since
Okay.
he's no, because he just healed himself.
Sarducci's the one.
Yeah, then I would run over to Sarducci.
Okay.
Run over to Sard. Is it on this side of Sarducci?
Yeah. You
Okay.
run over to Sarducci, and you start whacking away.
All right.
And that is a hit.
Solid hit.
Doesn't destroy it, but definitely a solid hit. Really making it think it's having a bad day. Othix, he's gonna attack the one there on Sheffy. Oh, it's like it's on, at least on my screen, it almost looks like it was on a Virtus where it looked almost
Could
more
have
like
been
it
the
could have been an
18.
18. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it definitely wasn't. So
Mhm.
he totally missed. And let's see that that's initiative, right? Right.
Hmm?
Hey.
And John's up.
John. Schwain.
Camera.
Not hidden though.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to be a hit. And Soducci.
Wing and
Hit.
oh, a big hit.
Boom! Look at that. And let's see. Sarducci takes a big old swing. Where's my notes? Takes a big old swing, and that is actually just enough to knock that one out. Boom! Smashed its head. And it
Ugh.
is it is dead. And there are only two left, fortunately. The one that's still on Sheffy, and the one that just climbed out of the pit that is now looking for a new target. So the one out of the pit probably sees John because he's right there, and since Chuck moved, the one out of the pit goes straight for John. You know he would, and misses with
Hit.
claw, misses with a second claw, but hits with the bite
How much?
for 3 damage.
Hmm.
And then there is one more, which was the one that was over by Sheffy, and that one is finally back up. And You know what? It was gone for Sheffy. It continues to go for Sheffy. It hits him, miss, and a miss. So that hit Sheffy is, because he got healed, he's still doing okay. So not too bad. And Chuck Testa is up. So now there's the one fighting Sheffy, which is injured, the one fighting John, which is the one that climbed out of the pit. It's totally full, but those are the only two left.
I'll go to the injured one over by Sheffy.
You're close.
If there's room, it's on this side, right? Not on the door side.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's kind of up in the corner, Sheffy himself. Amazingly, that is a hit.
Oh wow!
And
5 hits.
amazingly, that is enough of a hit to kill that one. So Chuck runs over and just eviscerates this gargoyle with his sword, chopping it all up. And really, the only one left now is that stupid one that climbed out of the pit and is now attacking John. But Sheffy, feeling emboldened, is he's back on the attack, and he's gonna try and swing his pot over there.
Ooh,
But
that's not quite.
yeah, not quite for Sheffy. But then Othix, actually, Othix is he's gonna come over here and he's going to hand Sarducci that potion.
Okay.
And he says, "This is the last of my healing, so hopefully it's good." And that
Gucci
was
drinks the potion.
so that was his turn. And it is, well, it's actually initiative.
Big 6. Oh man.
Dang, look at that. That's wild. And listen, Sheffy's on a roll. He's gone. He's like, woo!
Get in there, Sheffy. Cool.
Uh,
Not the rolls you need to see.
not the rolls he was hoping for. But
John, though.
John though. Mm.
Also not the rolls you
Oh
need to see.
no.
Also not the roll you're looking for. Othix.
Probably not going to be the role you're looking for.
Hey man, you don't know. You don't know. You don't
So not
know.
the rolls you're looking for.
Ooh.
Oh!
What was that again? What was that again, man? All right. So Othix smacks it a good one, doing the first damage on this final gargoyle, and then then it's Chuck.
All right.
Nice.
Bam! Good solid hit, and Chuck takes it down into the single digits. It's looking pretty rough now. Sarducci
Drinks the potion.
drinks the potion and gets back 4 hit points. I mean, hey, once again, better than nothing.
Yep.
and then let's see, and then it goes and man, it's gonna spread out its attacks because it is now surrounded. So claw to John, which is a miss. Uh, claw to Sheffy, which is a hit. Not not too bad of a hit. And bite. You gotta be shitting me. Bite to Chuck Testa, and it goes to bite you.
Trips into the pit.
And
It bites the pit.
it in fact does you dodge out of the way, and it tumbles down into the pit
Oh,
once
no.
again. So yeah, it's it
What
is
is what is down in the pit besides the gargoyle?
I think it's just spikes.
yeah, this pit is also filled with spikes and now rubble.
Okay.
But yeah, so that one stupidly it fell back into the pit, and
Definitely named Andy.
which means let's see, uh, it is and that one's got a broken wing, so it can't even fly. Which means that I feel like everybody just gets a hit as it's trying to climb out of the pit because it can't fly, and it's trying to get out of the pit to attack you. So
Doesn't it also
yeah.
have a broken arm?
It
So
does.
like
It has a broken arm and a broken wing, so it's all jacked up. So it's
Quick
having a hard time.
you can't
quick
even
question.
get out of the
Wait
pit.
a minute. Wait a minute. Those pillars. How big around are those pillars?
They're like big, thick pillars. They're like probably like I don't know, 3 foot around,
Are they are they uh are they
or two,
attached to
maybe
the
2 foot, two
are
or
they
3 foot.
Trying to
attached to the
knock the
are they
pillars into
attached to
the
the
pit.
floor?
Yeah,
Oh, damn. Sarducci was just gonna try to push the pillar on top of it.
I'm down for free hits as it's climbing out of the pit, though. That's cool.
I mean
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean
Pushing the pillar on top of it probably not something that you could do, but that just killed it.
what killed it? Oh, that? Oh,
John
yeah.
stuck a sword through its head, and it slid off down
Ah.
into the pit, and it is dead. And finally, combat has ended.
Like literally destroys Medusas, destroys zombie ogres and zombie minotaurs and this and that and the other.
Yeah, all
Gargoyles,
kinds of
though.
things.
Fucking gargoyles.
The fucking gargoyles just come in and just absolutely like raping you guys. Spirit says, I don't know how new this comment is, but I think it's pretty new. What VTT is this? This is Roll 20, which has its ups and downs. It has a lot of downs,
Yeah.
but it's good for old school because it's got a ton of character sheets for old school games that have a lot of things really integrated, so you don't have to do all the math or looking at tables or all the things that you normally have to do for old school games. So yeah, roll 20,
Yeah.
and thanks for watching.
Yep.
Please subscribe. So the gargoyles are finally destroyed. This whole room is, well, the room is not too bad, but of course there's the pit. There's a giant pit that is opened up in the center of the room, and of course the 6 pillars that don't stretch all the way to the ceiling.
Sarducci is just like, we gotta go.
Yeah. I think we loot real quick and then we go back to town and get some rest.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Sure. I think that. Yeah.
Okay. All
All
right.
right.
So,
So I'm writing down whatever. What can we loot in this room? Or is there
well,
anything to loot in this room?
I was going to say, is there anything to loot in this room? You didn't even really finish checking the room, And other than those pillars and the gargoyles, which are now all dead, man, you don't even see anything else in this room.
Are there any bodies besides the gargoyles down in the pit?
Down in the pit, there are some bones, but they look like they've been there for a long time.
Okay. I say we just go back.
All right. We can do that.
All right. Since you are not feeling very well right now, somewhat injured,
Understood.
Sarducci's all messed up. He's burned and stabbed and beaten.
John
Yeah.
got pretty messed up in that final fight there.
Yeah, I think everybody but Chuck. Chuck is just like a super armored tank.
Yeah.
He's just got his armor is just like impenetrable, but yeah,
Big damage deal too.
everybody else was pretty much getting jacked up. Othix just got really lucky. He didn't get too bad, but Sheffy was down to 1 hit point.
God damn.
Sheffy was feeling it. So definitely.
No, we
I've
are
been
gonna
using
we
Owlbear Rodeo, says Spirit. Ooh, Owlbear Rodeo, I looked at it. It's cool because it's just a virtual tabletop. It doesn't have any character sheets at all, so it's just like the table and dice. So you'd have to use like a something else like Google Docs or something for your character
Mhm.
sheets, but totally could do that. Since you guys are so messed up, you decide to make your way back.
One thing we are gonna do is
Hmm.
we are going to go ahead and um harvest some Medusa flesh so that we can give it to Sheffy so that he can feed Othix, because Othix does, that's how we're gonna give Othix
Right, right,
food.
right.
Right.
Okay, okay. So yeah, you collect a little bit of Medusa flesh over here, and you make it back. You make it back without any significant encounters. So you make it finally back to the junction. You head up, sore from your battles. You've been down there all day at this point. Othix and Sheffy bid you farewell. It's a pleasure. You should hire us again. They
Oh
take
yeah.
off,
Got to
and
give them both 5-star reviews. Just great,
Yeah, they
great NPCs.
mhm.
and you crawl back to your room up in the inn in Keep Town above the mega dungeon.
Okay. So here's the
And
deal.
that was Mega Dungeon for today.
Well, I've got some things written down here.
All right.
Okay. So I've got 500 gold pieces written down. Okay. We've got a pink potion. We
Mm-hmm.
have Medusa's sword,
Mm-hmm.
and we have Medusa's head. So,
Mm-hmm.
so there's a couple questions. Okay. The biggest question is, do we want to sell Medusa's head, or do we want to keep Medusa's head and use it?
I feel like if we can like keep it from rotting or like
That
Yeah,
that
because it
that
will
magically.
decompose still, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a DM thing. So how long can we keep Medusa's head fresh without looking
That
at it?
that's gonna be a thing that you're gonna have to find out. That is gonna. I'm gonna say that that's gonna be something that you don't already just know.
Okay.
And yeah, that's gonna be a thing that you're gonna have to find
We're
out.
gonna have to
So
go some town NPCs.
so if
Plus,
you
plus we have to be careful with that.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
You have
also
to be
have to
very
be careful with
careful
that.
with it. Okay.
So, what is the pink potion?
Okay. So when you go and identify the pink potion is a potion of stone to flesh.
Oh, that's actually a
Makes
very
sense.
that
And it is not used by imbibing it.
pouring.
It is used
Or-
by pouring over.
All right, so who wants that?
Um, yeah, John will take that. That seems pretty useful.
Okay, so John takes the stone to flesh potion. We also have the sword that Medusa had.
Hmm The
Is it magic?
sword, the sword is a magic sword. It's a sword +1.
Man,
Okay.
It is a long sword +1.
that's a cool one.
Does John need a long sword +1?
What is the dice damage on a long sword? Is that a
So it'd be
D8?
like 1d8 +1.
Unfortunately, I have a better sword already, so does
Okay.
not.
How about Chuck? Does Chuck have a better sword?
I do. I
Does
mean, I technically don't have a +1. Oh wait, yes, I do. Never mind.
I can't use it? I don't think that anybody else in the party can use it either.
All right, we're selling it.
Yep, we're gonna sell this thing.
It's on the sword +1.
Why not?
All right. Mhm. Who's gonna sell it?
I'm gonna let one of those guys. I'm gonna let John sell it
Oh
because
yeah,
John
John's
knows. John
John's got
knows.
some bartering to do.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. Go ahead and have John roll a charisma check. See what we got going on here. See what kind of a deal
Oh yeah,
John can.
Oh
Ooh, look
I'm
at
yeah.
that.
talking
Oh
listing up
yeah.
real.
All right. So that's a pretty sweet sword, and it is up in Keep Town. That's gonna net you 3,000 gold.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so now we have 3,500 gold to split. But before we do that, we do need to
You
make a
got to pay
final.
your.
No, we've already paid those guys.
Oh okay.
We
You
got
can
to
give
make
him a
a
tip.
we got to make a final decision on the Medusa head.
I want to find some kind
Or
of.
you don't, because if you just hold on to it, you'll know if it rots or not. I mean,
Yeah, but if it
that's the
starts to
one way to
rot,
find.
Yeah, if it
then it's like
starts
kind
to
of ruined.
yeah.
Right, exactly.
So I feel like we should find some kind of wizard or something to cast like stasis on it.
So do you want to try and find somebody in Keep Town that is able to possibly preserve the Medusa head?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Okay. Let's see.
You show the Medusa head to the wizard, and they cast
They
it and turn to
immediately turn to
stone.
stone.
It's like we walk around town. Hey, do you know about this thing? Burp. Do you know about this
I'm
thing? Burp.
I'm gonna use my D30 companion and let's see if you can find.
That's it. That's how we take over. That's how we take over Keep Town. Is that we just walk around with the
I feel like
Medusa
there's
head
got to be
and
something
just like turn everybody to stone.
here. Oh, that would be awful. That would be well, what a jerk. Yeah, then this campaign turns into a
Yep.
whole different campaign. The villains of Keep Town, and you're like fighting against all these adventurers, all these other adventurers. Come on, there's got to be a table for that in here, right?
So Cameron, the last time I brought, that's the thing. It's like, so this is not the first time I've brought a severed head.
Hmm?
Like last game, I brought a severed zombie ogre head with me and tried to sell it to the barkeep, who would not buy it. So
Like
I
he didn't
left.
want it mounted on his wall like a.
So I left it on a seat in the bar.
Okay.
That's right. I forgot. I forgot that you did that. Yeah. Let's
Just going to be a running
roll
gag. We'll
this
just keep
way.
bringing the town severed heads.
So you watch. We're gonna find somebody, and they're gonna say, "Yeah, it's gonna cost you about 3,500 gold to."
I mean, I'd be fine with it. That's practically a magic item, and kind of broken.
You do find somebody. He claims that if he puts the head in this jar of liquid, that it will keep it good. But you have to keep the jar in the head in the jar of liquid. And he's going to charge you, well, let's do that. He's going to charge you 500 gold for the preparation.
That's not bad at all.
To put
Okay.
to put the head in the jar, and then the head is in the jar. But then the head is in a glass jar, so it's heavier. It's filled with liquid, and it's so it makes it a little bit more cumbersome to carry, and B, a little bit more fragile.
However, we can do that, and then we can go and put it in the bag of holding that our friend has.
Well, that's right. Is
Yeah, we got to find Buster.
Buster.
Buster has a bag of holding that
Right.
that basically negates that weight.
Okay. So are you going to try? Are you going to pay this guy the $500, 500 gold to preserve your Medusa head?
I
Yeah,
think
for sure.
I think 500 is for this kind of an experiment. Why not? Yes.
All right. You pay the guy the 500 gold, and he gives you the head in a jar.
Cool.
Well, obviously, everybody being very careful not to
So
not to look in the
so
eyes of the head.
Cameron, go ahead and add that to
Yeah.
your
Eventually, you find you have to look around. Since
Buster.
Cameron's character is since
It's not
Buster
hard
is,
to find Buster.
yeah, not hard to
Yeah.
find Buster. He's probably drinking at the bar, and you go and find Buster at the bar, and you give him some head.
Also, everybody gets 1,000 gold.
And everybody
Everyone
gets
gets
1,000 gold. And it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah. I'm
And,
gonna take an hour nap and then get ready for work.
Right.
Last night of
Goddamn.
work.
Oh yeah, last night of work before
yeah.
the vacay.
Mhm.
Or possibly
nice.
permanent
Possibly. But we'll
nice,
see.
nice. Cool.
But right.
All
We've
right,
been
well,
the Dicks in the
let's
Dark. Thank you for joining us.
absolutely.
I'm out of
Thank-
here.
Thanks for commenting on things, guys. So
Yeah. Anybody who's still here, hit like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week. We've got a lot more stuff, so check us out. We've been the Dicks in the Dark. It's late. We're getting out of here. Peace, guys.
later.
Bye.
Woo, woo, woo. Everybody's leaving. I haven't even started the thing. Where is it? There we go.
In a long forgotten
Oh
land,
shit,
in a jungle
Dude.
dark and deep,
dude!
there hides
We
a
went up
ruined site,
2
a tower
subs
temple,
in
and a
this
key.
game. We
But
got up
what
to
lies
87 subs in
within,
this game.
and what
2 people
lays
subbed.
beneath,
Because we were at
monsters,
85
treasures,
at the
traps,
beginning.
and more
We're at
is
87.
what adventure